Hey everybody, how are you guys doing? I'm a little bit under the weather, but I wanted to get on here real briefly and just chit-chat about a few things that's been on my mind, especially with the holidays coming up. And I thought this might be something I could share with you guys. If you are living a low-carb lifestyle or thinking about living a low-carb lifestyle, how to handle it around the holidays. Now, I'm no expert, of course. As you can tell, I'm still packing on the pounds here, but I live a low-carb lifestyle for my health, for a better health, and a lot of my weight problems is because I'm not as active as I would like to be. Because of my psoriatic arthritis, medications that I'm on, bouts of flare-ups, I'm not able to get out there and do the walking that I once was doing and really getting into it. But soon, I hope very, very soon, I'll get back on the right medications and I'll be able to get out there. And when I say out there in the elements, because I'm in Southern California, we don't have weather problems that would prevent me from going outside and going on a nice 2-mile walk. And that's what I enjoy the most. With that said, Thanksgiving. In 2009 was my first low-carb where's my baby? There she is. This is Lana. She's just taking her siesta. 2009 was my first trial run of a low-carb Thanksgiving. Now, of course, at that time, I had 3 young adults staying with me. And, you know, they're used to Mom's traditional bread stuffing. So, there she is. So, I thought, well, look, I'm going to make 2 types of bread stuffing. I'm serious about this low carb. It's been very successful for me. Here it is, Thanksgiving. I'm going to order bread from a bakery. I'm not going to say their name, but a well-known bakery that provides low carb products, bakery, bread. So I think if you go back to some of my older videos, you know who I'm talking about. I'm not trying to do any product placements, but at the time, I was real excited to get this bread, and I was like, oh, I can, you know, really not necessarily indulge, but I can really enjoy a traditional Thanksgiving dinner, right? Being a low carber, you know, I'm not going to be filling up on bread. Well, this was a fail. This bread really wasn't anything I expected it out to be. So that was it. That Thanksgiving came and went, and then 2010 came around, and that's when I decided, okay, I'm just going to do the traditional Thanksgiving that I've been doing my entire adult life. I inherited it from my mother and from my grandmother, just everything with the fixings, because it's something that I enjoyed as a child, and not necessarily my own kids. But, you know, there's the green bean casserole, traditional Midwestern Thanksgiving. We would have green bean casserole, sage, sausage, stuffing, candied yams, deviled eggs, turkey, gravy, mashed potatoes, corn. My son likes some biscuits. So anyways, it was a lot of bread involved, a lot of butter involved, and yummy. But I knew what to do is to eat more proteins and fats, healthy fats, before I ate any type of starchy carbs. So that's what I did, is like, you know what, I omitted, this time in 2010, I omitted the mashed potatoes and the gravy. Nah, I stuck to the green beans and the turkey and the deviled eggs and just a little bit of my stuffing. Because when I make it, sometimes I'm not that excited to eat my own cooking. I don't know what that is. My mom was always the same way. She loved to cook, but she didn't enjoy her own cooking. Maybe that's just me. So anyhow, I don't like macaroni and cheese, but I still make it for them. So 2010 comes along, I go out and I do my 3 to 4 mile walk. Boy, oh boy, was that an exciting year for me. 2010 was a very good year for my exercising and getting my weight off. I was very successful with my weight loss in the latter part of 2010, and then 2011 I became ill with my flare-ups with my psoriatic arthritis, and I went on embryo medication that causes weight gain, and Yeah. So I wasn't able to get out there and walk. So a lot of my health issues depends on my exercise, the amount of exercise that I can get in on a daily basis. And what's happened to me now most recently in the past year and a half is that I'm not able to get out there and walk as much as I used to. I'm back to square one with the medications that I'm on. I'm still very, very mindful of living a low carb lifestyle, but with Thanksgiving coming up, I'm going to do a traditional Thanksgiving. I'm just not going to indulge. I don't overeat just to overeat. You know, I think in Thanksgiving a lot of people just enjoy the company and the people and eating, and you're like grazing all day long. But as a low carber, you're going to learn that once you stick to your eating routine, you really don't have that kind of hunger anymore, and it's really easy to enjoy sitting down at the table with family, relatives, while they're eating, you know, the rolls and the biscuits and the gravies and the starchy, the corn, whatever else is traditional. But you can sit down and you can start off with your turkey. If there's greens, you know, a salad or something like that, still enjoy your Thanksgiving, but don't feel like you're being left out. And that's why when you're a low carb, it's a lifestyle, and there's lots of lifestyles changes in a low carber that you can substitute a lot of the high sugary, starchy foods for a very healthy low carb. So if that makes any sense, I just don't want people out there saying, well, I'll start my low carb after Thanksgiving, after Christmas. You can start it on Thanksgiving, because what's the healthiest part of a Thanksgiving dinner? Is the turkey, is the protein. Like I said, I make deviled eggs, and I love deviled eggs. And right there, that fills me up. Protein fills me up. And then healthy fats. Now, I am a coconut oil eater. I take coconut oil daily. So on my Thanksgiving morning, I put coconut oil in my coffee with a little bit of chocolate. Yeah, that's my dessert, is a chocolate coconut oil coffee drink. Yeah. So just be creative if you're starting out. Don't sit there and it's not like you're counting calories. Don't worry about counting the carbs. You can pick up where you left off the next day or day after. You know, you're going to have to learn as a low carber to make adjustments to your lifestyle. To me, it's one of the easiest things in the world, because I have to live a low carb lifestyle because of my arthritis. Another thing is my daughter, who will be 25 in January, was just diagnosed with multiple sclerosis, and that also is an autoimmune disease that she too has to really watch the carbs in her diet. So more or less, get off the high carb. That's it. The bread, to me, life without bread. There's going to be one or two of those days, you know, you're going to want to have that bread pudding or bread stuffing. But after that, you know, bread is one of the most evil, to me, foods out there. I have no success with eating bread. I suffer for a day or two with arthritis. The pain is just unbelievable when I eat bread. So for her too, sadly enough, she will be going through some medications that's going to not suppress her immune system, but kind of lower it. So she's really going to have to up her, you know, her protein and her healthy fats and her fruits and vegetables, mostly vegetables. Fruits are okay, but they're not really, unless they're the berry. Remember, if you're going to eat fruits, stick to the berries. That's the best fruit in the world. Anything that you can pick off of a bush, like a raspberry, a strawberry, a blueberry. So, blueberries, and make your own whipped topping. Oh, come on. Or add some cream cheese to that. There's nothing better than that. Natural sweetness from a fruit. And then, of course, you want your green leafy vegetables. And, you know, read up, sample, experiment, and you'll be good to go. Take care, everybody. And like I said, the best part of being a low carber, you don't think that much about what you're going to eat the next meal. Mostly it'll give you enough energy to be able to get out there and walk or run or trot or swim or bike or chase the grandkids or just chase the animals around. So anyways, I just wanted to say hi. Sorry for this long babbling. I got a little bit of a dry eyes. We got Santa Ana winds here in California, so Other than that, I hope everyone's going to have a wonderful holiday with your family and friends. If you're not with your family and friends and you're alone, don't worry. There's always, there's always going to be those days when you feel like there's nothing to do except eat and sleep because of the, the time change. But I tell you what, you can do chair exercises too. With my arthritis, that's what I try to do while I'm sitting in the chair. I try to stay mobile. I am not going to be one of these people that are going to just let my arthritis rule my life. I'm going to work with it. And the only thing that I can do, that no doctor would ever tell me to do, is to stick to a low carbohydrate diet. And there's so many ways to do that. It's a lifestyle change. And you feel so much better, especially with any type of autoimmune disease. So that's it, guys. Thanks for hanging in there with me, and we will see you again very soon, if not after the holidays. If I don't talk to you before Thanksgiving, I certainly will see you before Christmas. Take care. I love you all. Thanks. Bye. 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 Take this camera away from me now. No.